A teacher who succeeds in educating people to become generous.
A teacher who successfully educates people to become generous does not merely teach theories about giving, but is able to cultivate an inner awareness that generosity is a need of the soul and a path to life's true happiness. True education in generosity is born from example, sincerity, and the depths of values that live within the teacher. The first characteristic of a teacher who succeeds in instilling generosity is real-life example. Such a teacher is personally accustomed to giving, helping, and sharing without excessive words. Students learn more powerfully from what they see than from what they hear. A teacher who readily helps others, cares for the weak, and is not calculative in doing good naturally plants the value of generosity in the hearts of students. The second characteristic is sincerity in teaching. A sincere teacher does not make material gain or praise the main objective. He or she educates with the intention of forming human beings who are beneficial to others. This sincerity radiates through words, attitudes, and patience. Students who witness sincerity will understand that giving is not a means to seek profit, but an act of worship and humanity. The third characteristic is the ability to awaken empathy. A teacher who successfully educates generosity is able to open the hearts of students to the suffering of others. He or she invites students to understand the conditions of the poor, orphans, and the oppressed, not merely through data, but through feeling. When empathy grows, the impulse to give emerges naturally and sincerely. The fourth characteristic is educating with wisdom and long-term awareness. Such a teacher teaches that wealth, knowledge, and strength are trusts that must be used for goodness. He or she instills the belief that giving does not diminish one's possessions, but instead increases life's blessings. With this understanding, students are not afraid of loss, but are confident that generosity expands sustenance and inner peace.
The fifth characteristic is patience in the process. Becoming generous is a journey, not an instant transformation. A wise teacher does not force, criticize, or belittle students who are not yet able to give much. He or she appreciates small acts of kindness and nurtures them gradually until they become a strong and lasting character.
In the end, a teacher who will succeed in educating people to become generous is one who unites knowledge, character, and example. From such a teacher's hands are born generations who are not only intelligent, but also broad-hearted, compassionate toward others, and who make giving a noble way of life.